Namaste. Welcome to today's practice. We'll start by standing in front of a wall, heels about 2 to 3 inches away. Start by leaning your sacrum against the wall and cascade your upper body down. Fingertips on the floor. Inhale to straighten your spine. Exhale, we fold. 2 more times like that. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. One last time. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, we fold. You can grab opposite elbows and add some gentle sways to the left and right, or stay with your fingertips on the floor or on top of a block. With all 4 corners of the feet flush with the earth, see if you can soften your knees, adding a slight bend, especially since we're just starting and the hamstrings may be on the tighter side today. Begin to dive into this practice by experimenting on what is best for you today. Keep your neck and face relaxed. When you've found your perfect spot, close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. Now let's begin to dive into the breath. Take one deep inhale in through the nose and out the nose. Throughout this practice, I want you to go easy on yourself. Showing up on your mat was the hardest part of this practice. I salute you for showing up for yourself, and from here onwards, I want you to just keep the breath flowing and know that whatever you're doing is enough. You are enough. Take one more inhale in through the nose, and on the exhale, take a step or 2 away from the wall and shimmy and shake the legs. From here, we'll bring the knees down to the ground. With the palms supporting you and the knees bent, gently scoot the knees backwards until they touch the wall and your shins are against the wall. Now relax your torso down, and as you would in a normal Sphinx pose, slide the elbows under the shoulders and press yourself up. The arms should be parallel to each other like railway tracks. See if you can roll the shoulders back and refrain from dumping all your weight onto the elbows. Wall Sphinx pose, Salamba Bhujangasana. Once you've found your place, we'll return to your breath. Close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. Feel the skin on your back rise and fall with each breath. For our last few moments here, feel free to press up to a seal pose by opening the palms slightly and lifting the elbows off the mat. Let's take a big inhale here and exhale to release. We'll roll onto our backs and from there, come to a seated position. Scoot yourself close to the wall and bring your right or left hip to touch the wall. Once you feel the side of your body against the wall, slowly lower your back to the floor and swing your feet up. Keep the hips about 1 to 2 inches away from the wall. We'll come into butterfly pose by bending the knees out and bringing the soles of the feet to touch. Bend your knees as wide as you'd like and lower your heels as low as you like, knowing that whatever you choose to do, it is enough. Take a big inhale in through the nose and out the nose. Feel free to spread the arms out to the sides like a wide T or bring them overhead. You can also let the hands rest on top of your belly, allowing the rise and fall of your stomach to remind you to come back to the moment and to unite with your own breath. Now bring the knees together and you cross the right ankle on top of your left knee. Keep the right foot flexed and feel free to adjust, either moving the hips further away from the wall or sliding the left sole up or down the wall until you start to feel a great stretch on the right outer thigh and hip. In a normal thread the eye of the needle, we usually hook our palms on the backs of the left thigh. But since the wall's giving us support today, we can either cactus the arms or spread them out wide, whichever feels good. Relax the face and the shoulders. If your neck is strained, you might want to tuck the chin slightly. Again, let's go back to step 1, which is to find the right spot. Once you've done that, step 2 is to close your eyes and shift your awareness back to your breath. In yoga, this focus is called dharana, which means a sustained practice of focused concentration on one object. However, not many can sustain deep concentration for long periods of time, especially if this is something that you don't practice often. See if you can use every cycle of breath to reharness your awareness. And whenever the mind wanders off, just become aware of that, pause, and then reset. There's no need to be hard on yourself. Take a big inhale in through your nose, and on the exhale, we'll stretch both legs straight and shimmy and shake. We'll move on to thread the needle on the other side, crossing the left ankle on top of the right knee and finding the spot that's best for you today. See where you want to position the arms. You can do something different from what you did on the right side, and then drift back into your practice to achieve dharana. Focus on your breath. Use every cycle of your breath as your tool to reharness your awareness back to this present moment. Take a big inhale in through your nose. On the exhale, we'll straighten both legs up the wall and shimmy and shake. With the arms cactus on both sides, we'll now allow the knees to fall on the right side. Close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. Remind yourself of the intention of today's practice. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can open your left arm to the side and use your right palm to gently press onto your left knee. Take a big inhale in through the nose. On the exhale, we'll go back to the center and we'll let the knees fall gently onto the left side. Feel free to keep your arms in a cactus position, or you can extend your right arm towards straight and use your left palm to gently press onto your right knee. Your head can look onto the left side, the right side, or up onto the ceiling. Just make sure that you're not crunching your neck and you're keeping your face and your neck relaxed. Take a big inhale in through your nose. On the exhale, we'll unravel and bring both legs up the wall. Wriggle your body closer until your sit bones kiss the wall. Your pelvis should be in a neutral position, and I want you to relax your face and your neck, and you can feel free to rest your hands either on both sides or on top of your belly. The backs of your legs should rest against the wall, and do relax your knees. Soften your knees. We'll spend the rest of today's practice in this legs up the wall pose, which is a great inversion position. And I want to integrate a breathing exercise into this final pose. What you'll do is to simply breathe in for 4 counts and breathe out for 4 counts. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep this going at your own pace until you hear the sound of a bell ring. Take a big inhale in through your nose. Open your mouth and let everything out. You can stay here for a bit longer or stretch your arms overhead, wiggle your feet, wiggle your toes. Have a good day. I'll see you next time. Namaste.